Hi there, everybody, and my M&Ms out there, if you like to be called my M&Ms, all shapes and colors and everything else. I'm coming at you today with a video that's maybe a little different. I've done it way in the past, but this one is not going to be as long. The video that I did way in the past is called 50 Things That Did About You, but today it's going to be 10 things you know about me. 10 things about me that you did not know. So the 10 things that you did not know about me are going to be fun, because I have a bunch of new people on my channel. Hello new people, and hello other people that are coming to my channel. We're going to start off with, let's see, number one. The first thing is, I love avocados. I have at least 3 half avocados every day. I take a half of avocado and I'll eat half of it one day, then I'll put the rest away in the refrigerator and I'll put it in a container, you know, and then I'll have it the next day. And I have it 3 times a week. And number 2, my favorite drink is from Dunkin' Donuts. I'll go to Dunkin' Donuts once a week, is all I go, and I'll get a caramel latte with skim milk. A medium caramel latte with skim milk. That's what I have at Dunkin' Donuts. Number 3. I don't know if you know this, but I had cancer in 2015. Sometime in February 2015, I was diagnosed with cervical cancer. Stage 4 cervical cancer. And I sat there where the doctor was telling me where all he drew a chart, and then he says that you have, you know, lymph nodes, something like that. I pronounce them wrong, but they're like different spots on my body that they were down there where the cervix are and stuff. And then he's like, he's like this, and then he says, you only got 6 months to a year to live. And, you know, my boyfriend's over there on the other side of the room sitting, and he started crying. You know, and 6 months to a year, you know, I'm thinking to myself, I can pull through this, you know. And I know, I'm thinking positive, knowing God is with me, you know, knowing, you know, my relatives that have passed away, they're, you know, there for me. And relatives and family that are alive. And then he said, I'll give you a few minutes after talking, a few more minutes. He says, well, I go, you know, set up so you can get your blood test. So he left the room, and I'm sitting there, you know, and my boyfriend comes over, and then he's like, what am I going to do without you? You're the only one that knows everything about our son, you know, about his medicine, and you talk to his teachers all the time, and you are good at the IEP meetings we have for our autistic son. And he went on and on and on. And I said, I'm going to pull through. I can do this. And then he says, yeah, but 6 months to a year. You're in stage 4. You know, but June 30th came, and I was told that day that I'm in remission, that I have no more cancer. So all the radiation and chemo I had, I came through with it in flying colors, because I was thinking positive. You know, I know God was there, knowing family cared. You know, and another thing, I will go change, and then I go wait in the waiting room where we had to wait before I did my, you know, radiation. People's like, you have cancer? I was like, yeah, stage 4 cervical cancer. And then they say they had, you know, breast cancer, or they had, you know, other kind of cancers. And then they're like, but you're so lively. And they're like this, and they're half falling asleep and stuff. But I wasn't. I just said, you got to think positive. You got to know God is there, you know, help you pull through this. And they're like, I'm trying, but it's not easy. So, number 4, my favorite toner, and I will not use any other toner, is L'Oreal Hydro Fresh Toner, alcohol free. This is my favorite toner. I've been using this for I don't know how many years. But it's only like $6.99. I buy it at Ulta. I also see it at CVS, Target, other places probably have, but that's usually where I get them. And I love it. It really gets in there, really hydrates, really gets off all excess dirt and everything. And number 5, I have gallstones, and I have gallbladder problems, and I did have a test to see, you know, they did a PET scan on me to check for any other cancer, like breast cancer. I have a lump right here, you know, and they're seeing what it is. I find out at the end of this week what the tests are, results are. They also have, they also checked they went down and checked my gallbladder to see if I need a gallbladder moved out or gallstones or both, you know. And another thing, number 6, is this magazine here. I read magazines backwards. I'll look at them like this, see? And I'm going backwards in the magazines, see? And then when there's an article, let me see, I'll keep going like this, and let's see, and I'll keep going, and then I'll go, and then I say, okay, there's an article I want to read, so I read the article like this, and then I'll keep reading the article, and I'll turn and I'll finish the article, but then I'll keep continuing going this way. So when there's an article, I'll read it, you know, from front to back, and then I'll go back to going from back to front, and then I'll get all the way here, and once I get to the beginning, I close the book, and I'm done. And I only keep the magazines for about 3 to 4 days, and I'll go through it, and if I see something in there that, okay, I want to buy this, I'll cut it out, and I'll put it in a folder, and then when I do buy the item, I take the item out of the folder, and I throw it away. It's just a habit I have. Number 7, I'm a gum chewer. I love gum. I can't tell you what my favorite gum is because there's so many gums I like. I'll chew gum 4 times a week, at least 4 times a week, and I have the same piece of gum in my mouth for at least 2 hours or until it starts to dissolve in my mouth, and I have to spit it out because that's like totally disgusting, you know. And number 8, my favorite scents is vanilla, coconut, and caramel. I love them scents, and candles, and diffusers. You know, they calm me, they make me feel good. You know, if I have a body wash, I'll generally look for vanilla and coconut before I look for any others. If they don't have either one, then I take whatever they have. And I think I'm on number 9. Yeah, I think I'm on number 9. Number 9 is I have at least 67 or 70 lipsticks, lip gloss, lip balms all together in my drawer, and I switch up every day my lip stuff, but there are times where I'll go 3-4 days, 5 days using the same one because I fell in love with it that day. And number 10 is I have a 14-year-old autistic son, and his favorite subjects are art and science, and he loves when people draw on pictures because he hangs them up on the wall, you know, or if you make them, like my aunt made him a squirrel, I think it was, out of a piece of wood. She burned it into a piece of wood with a burning kit, I guess, and he has it hung on the wall, and she signed it and everything. And he likes when people, if you want to send him something, the address is below, you know, like something you draw or something, because he gets so excited. And we write back, and I help him write back because he has trouble writing, but we write back to the person, you know, and say thank you, blah blah blah. And other than that, that's all, everything that about me so far that you know. If you want to give me questions, because I want to do a Q&A, tell me below a question you want to ask, and within the next 2 weeks, I'll answer any questions you have. It could be 1 question, 2 questions, it could be anything about me, anything about my family, anything about things I like, you know, just let me know. Or if you want to send it over to Facebook, if you don't want to put it on my video, on this video, let me know down in the description. I'll say Q&A coming soon, please give me questions. I have a, you know, you can do it over on Facebook. My Facebook page thing is below. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, all that lovely stuff. Da-da. So other than that, if you want to know any more about me, just answer. And if you want to send something, you know, to, you know, drawings or pictures or whatever to my son, that's fine. He likes Pokemon, he's into Power Rangers, you know, Star Wars is his favorite thing. But other than that, you know, you learned a lot about me. If you want to know more about me, ask a question, I'll answer them. And other than that, I hope you all M&Ms have a nice day. Thumbs this up. Thumbs up. Dum 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 dum. Bye, my M&Ms.